Breaking right now. Something unexpected is unfolding in Washington. Not a loud announcement, not a dramatic press conference, but a shift. Quiet, sudden, and now impossible to ignore. Over the past 24 hours, analysts, economists, and policy insiders have been focusing on a series of signals that suggest something important is changing inside the U.S. economic landscape. And while headlines are still catching up, the implications are already being discussed behind closed doors. Let's slow this down. Because to understand what's happening, you need to look beyond the surface. At first, it didn't look like much. A few reports, some data updates, a handful of statements that, on their own, didn't seem unusual. But when you connect them, a different picture begins to form. A picture of movement, a picture of adjustment, a picture of response. Now here's the key point. Markets react quickly, but policy reacts carefully. And when both start moving at the same time, it usually means something bigger is happening underneath. According to recent discussions, multiple indicators began shifting almost simultaneously. Economic expectations, spending patterns, and forward-looking projections. Each one, on its own, might not raise alarms, but together, they create momentum, and momentum is what drives attention. Inside Washington, conversations reportedly intensified. Meetings were scheduled, briefings were conducted, and questions started being asked, not publicly, but internally, because when something changes direction, decision-makers need to understand why. Now think about this. The U.S. economy is not just numbers, it's behavior, it's confidence, it's expectation. And when expectations begin to shift, everything else follows. That's why analysts are paying attention, because this isn't just about what happened today, it's about what might happen next. Some experts believe this could signal a short-term adjustment. Others think it may point to a longer trend. And some are still waiting for more confirmation before making any conclusions. All of these perspectives are valid, and all of them are being discussed right now. Now let's talk about impact, because whenever there's movement at this level, it doesn't stay limited to one area, it spreads across sectors, across decisions, across everyday life. People start noticing changes, not immediately, but gradually. Prices, opportunities, expectations. And that's when a technical shift becomes a real-world story. Now here's something important. Uncertainty is not always negative, but it does increase attention. Because people want clarity, they want to know what's happening, and more importantly, what it means for them. That's exactly where we are right now, at the point where information is available, but interpretation is still evolving. And that creates a unique moment, a moment where every update matters, every statement matters, every signal matters, because together, they shape the direction of the story. Now let's look at Washington again, because this is where decisions are made, and right now, the focus is not just on reacting, it's on understanding. Understanding the cause, understanding the impact, and understanding the next move. Because the next move is what defines everything. Will there be adjustments? Will there be new policies? Or will the situation stabilize on its own? These are the questions being explored. And right now, there are no final answers, only possibilities. But here's what we do know. This is not being ignored. This is being watched closely. And when something is watched this closely, it means it matters. So where does this go from here? That's the part still unfolding. New data may come in, new statements may be released, or the situation may evolve in a different direction entirely. But one thing is certain, this is not the end of the story, because shifts like this don't happen in isolation. They develop, they expand, and they lead to new developments, which is exactly why we're covering it. Because staying informed is not just about knowing what happened, it's about understanding what could happen next. And right now, this is one of those moments where something small may turn into something much bigger. So keep watching, keep following updates, because the next development could change everything again. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more updates, and share this with others, because informed viewers make better decisions. And we'll continue bringing you the updates that matter most.